Hello, hello, my lovely Taurus friends, and welcome to Soulstick Tarot. My name is Christina, and I'm going to be doing your general read for the month of January 2021. Happy New Year, y'all. Hope you had fantastic holidays and all such things. Yeah, let's see what we have going on for Taurus. Y'all have that mirror card again. Here's a fucking massive pile today. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have the apocalypse, the riddle, the mirror, the shadow, the queen, and Gnosis. I don't know, y'all. I feel like there's just this confusion about why something ended is what I want to say. The riddle with the apocalypse, and the apocalypse is just kind of the sake of devastation for the sake of regeneration, but like also it's the apocalypse, which is like intense. And it seems like you're in the month of January just feeling really confused about it, and kind of I want to say like in the dark as to why things played out the way that they played out. And then you have the mirror, and it's just that idea of it's like my social media card of comparison, so you are possibly just kind of like on this person's social media, like trying to figure out what happened, like why didn't it work out, comparing yourself to other people who are, like liking their posts or commenting. I kind of get the feeling that it's just this idea of like this ending that you're experiencing. And you feel kind of like, the Gnosis card is a card of cycles and cyclical learning. And I feel like you don't feel like in this point in time, you're not feeling like you're coming up out of the cycle. You're feeling like you're just going in circles. And then you have the queen here, and gender neutral ovs, but like also it seems like this person that you're watching is somebody who you just I want to say that just like had this influence over you, that like drew you in. For some of y'all, it could be, your spouse, it could be, like your ex, something along those lines of just, just kind of like not understanding where something went wrong. Sorry, Taurus. So let's see. What can we get here for Taurus? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's just feeling sad. You're upset about it. Because I kind of get the idea that you're wanting to bring it back to life. You're like, okay, this ended, but does it have to end? Which I feel like is more of a question than a point of action, because it's like with the riddle. And so, the idea is like, can I bring this back to life? Like, is there a way for me to maneuver around this? This apocalypse, this ending that I've experienced with this person, that is just making you very sad, and and you're just wondering, like, can I fix this? Which is why I think you're kind of like stalking them on social media, because I feel like that your point of communication is probably not at its highest right now, I want to say. The Knight of Cups, Judgment. The Knight of Cups is, just this idea of going to someone with a love offering, and the Judgment card is just kind of this, I want to say this rejection, of just being like, yeah, I don't think so, sorry about that. Like, I don't know. Let's see what else we can get. I'm going to use this deck over here. King of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Honestly, Taurus, I kind of feel like this is your petition to them. And it's almost as though, you're like, the Ace of Swords is a new truth, right? So it's kind of like you're I want to say, like, entangled in this riddle, like it's like everything around you just does, like, you're not sure which way to move. And so you're like, okay, how can I take this love offering to them? Because you're fearing the judgment that's going to be passed. It's like that inevitable end, and you're already anticipating how you can bring it back to life. And you have the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. And I think it's just to say, like, when I look at you, I see home, and I want to celebrate this, and I want to build with you. Like, you really want to have this stable relationship with this person. And again, it's just kind of that feeling of, like, being confused. Like, why don't you want that too? And then as a result, kind of creeping. But the warning with that is that you can't compare yourself to other people. And, you are your own person, and you have your own gifts and your own, beautiful elements. And a person can appreciate who you are, and not have that connection with you. And it's not anything against you. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like, there are too many differences to really even. But that's you're taking small elements and you're comparing them. You're comparing yourself to this person, or this, King of Pentacles again. It's like you want to take this offering to this person, and just and you have the King of Cups at the bottom, and you're like, fucking shit, I'm drunk in love with this person, and I want to, bring value, is what I want to say. Like, bring value to their lives. I feel like you feel as though you're not, like, you're questioning where your value is. Like, your inability to sincerely and deeply connect with this person is making you question your value. And that's a terrible, terrible way to look at it. It's understandable, but, like, also, self-love, man. Like, if you don't have self-love, it shows. And you can't really offer some great value of love to somebody if you don't even have that in yourself. And so, what you're really doing is projecting what it is that you want from that person without having anything to sincerely offer in exchange. Because if there's no self-love, then there's no love to give. And then the Queen of Wands pop out with the Ace of Wands. Which I feel like is this call to a new beginning. Which ties into the idea of the message, but let's get some more clarifiers for that. The Six of Wands. A lot of wands here. It could be that maybe you guys are getting new employment. Wands, especially in this deck. I mean, this is kind of the idea of manifesting magic. And I want to say, so you have the Death card here, and then you have the Seven of Swords, which is to say that you hear this calling, like a calling for a new beginning. I almost feel like it's just that you look at this person. The Siren card isn't here, but this has a very siren-y feel to it. Almost like this person just you're so enamored with them that you just you can't take your eyes away. And so you're working toward, being a better you in hopes to take emotional fulfillment to this person. And I want to say that the warning here is that your focus isn't on you, your focus is on this person. And if this person resonated with you sincerely, you would know it. And if they don't, and you're confused by it, then the likelihood is that they are not, and that you're simply entering into a cycle of focusing your attention on something other than yourself, almost as a form of distraction. But when you do that, you find that you feel lacking. You find that you feel like you fall short, and it's because you're trying to wear somebody else's clothes. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that idea of if I wear a certain size, and then somebody comes along and they hand me these clothes that are tiny, it's oh, well, those are cute clothes, but I can't wear them. You know what I mean? And then feeling like you're too small for, somebody when the clothes were made perfectly for somebody else. You know what I mean? It's just that idea of comparison and not comparing yourself to other people, because everyone's different. They're different in their views of life and love and what humor, experience, friendship, you know what I mean? They're all of the different elements. And instead of focusing on what it is that you're not, in the month of January, it seems like you really need to just kind of work on refocusing your attention on what you are and what you want to be and how you can achieve that. And do it for yourself. I don't know, Taurus, you guys seem to be focused, on this idea of a new relationship and being swept up in this idea of the relationship with this person. Can we get anything about, I feel like you already have the answer about how this person feels. You've already experienced the end of it. It's just kind of like you're hanging on. The dead end. Yeah, this person is just I don't think they're having it. I think that they're just kind of like, yeah, I'm really sorry, but you know, the harder you push to get through, the more stuck you get. You know, it's like this cycle. And you have the king here with the dead end that popped out. And you know, I think you view this person as the queen, and you think you're the king to their queen, and they're like, Mer, stop right there. I'm going to stop you right there. You know, before you get swept away in any ideas, it's met its end. The Strength card, the Star, and the Four of Cups. Which Taurus, I mean, I feel like you're trying to find the strength to feel, I almost want to say, like, keep a smile on your face, you know, like to come out shining, you know. But that you're just kind of, you know, you're having a rough month, but that's okay. It's just a month, you know, because I feel like you're not feeling like, again, it's that idea of just like not feeling deserving, not of feeling too small, of feeling like what's wrong with me and why did this end, and I don't understand, it doesn't make any sense, you know, because you look at this person and you're just like, I see home and I see a future and I see love, you know, and something to celebrate, and you know, like, don't you want this too? You know, and I think that all you're getting is just this, yeah, but not with you. So there you have that, Taurus. Sorry, that was not a pleasant read, but you know, it's only just the beginning of the year, and sometimes you just have to go through, you know, just some little I don't know, spurts of emotion to wake up for a second, you know, like, and then get on your merry way to do the things that you know, really want to do to establish some sincere self-love, and call in someone to you who you know, is a good match for you, you know, because you deserve a good match. So thanks so much for joining me, and I hope that you guys, you know, stay strong through the month and stay focused on yourself, and yeah, I will see y'all next week. Bye.